What's up, guys? It's that girl Megan, and today I thought I'd do something a little bit different besides doing like a gaming video and just talk for a second. Not that there's many people to listen to me talk, so I guess that's cool. But I haven't been, playing video games much, mostly because I've been really stressed. And that's not a very abnormal occurrence for me. I get stressed out a lot. So I think I'm going to talk about that today. How I get over my stress or how I deal with it, things like that. My first one is what stresses me out. Right now I am a college student in my third year, so starting to get into the meat of my program and starting to get more assignments. So the first thing that I have is a planner that I got at TJ Maxx, and what I do is I color code what I have to do based on my classes, or if it's in black, then it's just, my personal life. And that really helps me keep things organized into what I need to do today, what I can do tomorrow, what I have to do absolutely right now. And I feel like that's really helped me. But, there are some times, like these past couple weeks, that all of my assignments have been due around the same time. And that's really stressful because I feel like, oh, I need to be working on this assignment, or oh my god, I feel so bad because I haven't even started this assignment. And I don't know. Sometimes I just forget that I just need to take a breather, and that's really hard to do when you have a lot of assignments because you feel guilty for taking breaks, but don't. Seriously, breaks are really important to make sure that you don't get overwhelmed. Because if you have 5 assignments due in the next 2 weeks, don't try to get them all done in one day. Unless it's the day before the due date, and the next time, don't leave them all to the due date. But that's a whole another thing about procrastination, which I do also. And I really feel like me leaving things until the last minute and still being able to get them done is the main reason why I procrastinate. And that's another thing I need to work on. Wow, this is going to be a rambling video. But besides a planner, make a daily planner. Things that you need to get done that day. Alright? So if I have 5 assignments done, don't get them all done, but get a piece of all the assignments done. So if I have 3 5-page papers, do 1 page of each paper that day. The next day, do another page or a page and a half, whatever your increments are, but set um, different milestones besides just due dates. Because if you see you have 3 papers due at the end of the week, you're going to freak yourself out. But if you have 3 pages due each day, it's different. I feel like I could have explained that better. But another one of the things that I do is I have a problem with time management, and that's another thing. Of course, it's really important to have you time, and yes, that is really important. That's like the second most important thing besides the actual assignment. But you really need to work on yourself while also working on your assignments. So while you do need to take some time for yourself, go read a chapter of a book or watch a couple YouTube videos or an episode on Hulu, Netflix, whatever you do, set time restrictions, okay? Because I know how I am. If I start watching a TV show, I'm going to say it's 1 episode, and then it's going to be 10. And the assignment's still not done, but hey, at least I've got 10 episodes behind me, so I've got something to show for it. No. Okay? If you say you're only going to watch 1 episode, stick with it. Okay? Another thing to do is, okay, for exams. This is how I study. So this is what works for me. It may not work for you. Give it a try. Don't give it a try. That's entirely up to you. But I make detailed study guides. So that's one of my study guides. And that's what works for that one. Listing or color coding those notes as well. I did used to color cut my notes, but I was taking these in class as the professor was speaking, so I really didn't get time to color code it in class, but I will go back and color code my notes after that. I know that makes me sound like a huge nerd, but it does help, especially when you use different colors for different questions, so you know all the information that's written in red is for question 1, and the ones that are written in blue are for question 2, so on and so forth. It helps you keep everything clear, plus bright colors make you happy. If everything's written in black, it's going to seem like it's all muddled together, and you won't be able to distinguish anything. Another thing, coffee. Coffee is my best friend. I recently, a couple nights ago, I made the mistake and the oversight of accidentally drinking 6 cups of coffee, and I couldn't tell if it was my phone vibrating or if it was me vibrating. So um, limit your intake of caffeine. Do what helps you. I know some of my friends will go to the gym with their study materials set up on the treadmill and study like that, and that has studies have shown that that works. Doesn't work for me because I really hate exercise. Another thing I need to work on. Wow, this video is turning into New Year's resolutions that I know I won't do. But I don't know, there's this thing that my college does at our library. They bring in puppies, and you get to play with them. And that's really cool if you don't have a puppy on hand. Or like a little cute pet, kitten, puppy, whatever. But it's just one of the things that they do to help you de-stress. Because you're not going to be stressed holding a puppy. Who's going to be stressed holding a puppy? It's the cutest thing in the world. Um, I say a lot. I need to fix that too. Gosh, there's so much wrong with me. But I feel like this has just been a rambling video. And just to recap, take time for yourself, but set time restrictions so you don't take too much time doing nothing for your assignments. If one episode's what you're doing, just stick to one episode. And don't do that thing where, oh, I'm just going to watch one episode of Grey's Anatomy. Okay, well, I've watched that one episode. Now let's watch one episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And let's watch one episode of Flash or Arrow or Supergirl. Because I've done that too. I'll be like, well, I said I was only going to watch one episode of Grey's Anatomy. But I didn't say I wasn't going to watch New Girl. And I don't know. I always try to fight myself and procrastinate until I absolutely can't. And then I try to get like 5 assignments done in 2 days. And it works, but it's also not healthy. So I'm really trying to focus on that. Another thing is go take a hot shower. Go take a bath or something like that. Read something that's not a study guide or your planner or your to-do list. Just, I don't know, read the back of a shampoo bottle. Just read something that's not your material. Just detach yourself from your computer for a second. Just step away. Go outside, go bowling for a second. Or play one game. Not for a second, but like bowl one game or watch a movie or something like that. And excuse me. I don't know. Play a video game, but don't play too much. Ugh. I'm really trying to figure out what exactly I do and give hints and tips for what you guys can try. But I'm actually pretty crap at time management. And honestly, some of these things that I'm saying, I kind of do, but also kind of need to do better about doing. So, this is for me too. So, I really hope that you've got some insight into the glorious life of a college student. Huh. Glorious. No, the only bright side of my life was playing with those puppies right now. That was awesome. No. I don't know, but I am planning on getting a ferret. That's a cool little tidbit. I'm gonna be getting it in about a month. and I've been looking forward to this for about a year, so I'm finally doing it, and I'm finally able to do it, so that's nice. I'll probably do a video on the little guy. So I really hope that this has been an informational, somewhat entertaining video. I hope. If so, like, subscribe, tell your friends about it. If not, you can just watch it to poke fun at me. One of those try not to cringe compilations. Alright. See you guys in the next video. Mwah.